Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? Newbie Snake here. So this time we have a somewhat different type of a Super Ninja Festival. This time we actually do not have a Super Ninja Festival. We're only getting a regular Super Ninja Festival. However, this Super Ninja Festival is not just a regular one. It is called a Special Edition Super Ninja Festival. And I'll explain to you guys what this all means. Alright? So, let's go and take a look at the very first slide, I guess. As you can see over here, it only has one super in front. The usual Super Ninja Festival that we have been getting for the past, 3 to 4 times. The letters are in gold, and there are 2 supers in front of the Ninja Festival over here. I know some of you might be able to read, some of you might not be able to read the Japanese kanji. But I'm just letting you know, this is what it says on the title. Anyways, over here, this is the special edition sign that's tagged along, okay? So what's so special about it is that they have decided, the company has decided to do a New Year's event, okay? You know, they skipped out on the Christmas event, you know, for us. So I guess they're trying to make it up. I don't know. So they were, you know, giving us this special edition New Year springtime, whatever, in Japan, edition for us. So these are actually, these 4 characters that you see right now, they are actually exclusive characters, okay? The female version of Naruto, Hinata, Tsunade, and Jiraiya, these 4 characters are only available during a special edition Super Ninja Festivals. So let's say towards the end of this month, when we are getting another Super Ninja Festival or Super Ninja Festival, these might not be available. Okay, so these exclusives are separate from these exclusives that you see right here. So these are Ninja Festival exclusive characters that will come out in any Super Ninja Festivals. But these exclusives are only available during the special edition, all right? So if you're one of the collectors, then you might want to get this, all right? Like you might want to try to use your gems and do some polls and try to get, you know, the special edition exclusive ones, all right? So that's number 1. And then I guess I can go into some of the sales tickets this time, all right, before I will explain to you guys about what the units does and stuff like that, okay? So you know how we always have this Ninja Miles, the mileage shop, where you can trade in your Ninja Miles for Ninja Gear crafting recipes or different stuff, right? So this time they're actually doing a New Year's mileage shop. So it's a totally separate thing from the usual mileage shop that we're in. And what you can trade for are the following. You can actually use 8 of the New Year's mileage points to get a female Naruto right here, the 5 stars one, or Hinata or Jiraiya or Tsunade, alright? So in case you guys can't pull these 4 units within your 50 pulls or whatever, you guys can actually try to trade it, okay, in the New Year's mileage shop, okay, with 8 miles, alright? And then also you can actually trade for the following gacha tickets, alright? So there are 6 in total. The 6th one is actually nothing special. This is just a 4 stars guaranteed gacha ticket. So this will cost you 1 New Year's miles, okay, or New Year's mileage to trade for 1 ticket. And you can use 1 New Year's mileage points to trade for one of the Monkey King or Rock Lee's training gear, okay? This is for you to level up your characters. So I'm just going to take some time to explain these gacha tickets, alright? So you can actually, instead of trading for these 4 units that you see here, the Naruto, Hinata, Jiraiya, Tsunade, you can also trade for the following 5 tickets. You can trade for well, using the same mileage points, using this, using 8 of your New Year's mileage points, you can get a 5 stars guaranteed gacha ticket for taijutsu users, or Sharingan skill users, or support units, or characters that cost 27 team cost and above, and also the ninjas that will cost you 27 team cost and above, but only specific to Akatsuki units. Okay, so what are the specific units that you might be asking? I am going to show you guys right now. Let's go back to the main page. And we're going to take a look at over here. Okay. So these are the ones, okay? So for the first gacha tickets that you can, trade in your 8 New Year's mileage points for are these right here. So you can get Morning Peacock guy, or the Afternoon Tiger guy, or the new version Sakura, Rock Lee, and Raikage, okay? These are the 5 that will come out of the gacha ticket that you trade for, all right? So only these 5 will come out. And over here, if you guys are, missing Sharingan skill users, then you can trade for those tickets, all right? Then you'll be getting one of the following, okay? So you can get the Kamui Kakashi, or version 1 Itachi, version 2 Itachi, or the version 3 Itachi. This one's the best one. Well, not, this one's really good too, but so far, this one's ranked pretty high in Japan anyways. Or you can get, Sasuke, okay? So, thirdly, this is actually what I'm really interested in. And I believe a lot of you guys will be interested in these ones, because these don't come easy. I'm missing Jiraiya, and I'm missing Mei, and I'm also missing Shikamaru. And they're really useful characters for your team. Anyway, so this is the 5 stars guaranteed gacha ticket for support units. So these 5 units will come out of the gacha shop. And I believe all 5 are pretty useful, with version 1 Shikamaru being, and Orochimaru as well as Jiraiya ranking really high in the Japanese site, the wiki site. Anyways, I forgot which one's the version 1 Shikamaru. I think it's this one, because I'm missing one of them. Anyways, over here we have the units that will cost you 27 team costs and above. So these are the 5, and obviously version 1 4th Hokage, that's the one you would be really aiming for. The rest, they're not like extremely good, not the same level as 4th Hokage. So in this category, maybe you would want Shisui or 4th Hokage. And if you're missing Senjutsu type, or like Sage type skills, then you would probably be aiming for Jiraiya, okay? And lastly, over here, we have the team cost above 27's Akatsuki units. So instead of these 5, we have the Akatsuki type. And this one's actually the better ticket that I'd probably trade for instead of the Sharingan type. Because just take a look at it. You will be getting a lot of different ones. But if you're just aiming for your Itachi, this is actually, you get a much higher chance to get a good Itachi, because both of them are actually good. I'm still missing the version 2 Itachi. And Kisame is pretty good, right? And Conan, great if you're using Akatsuki team if you don't have her. And then finally we have Thousand Puppet Sasori, right? So this gacha ticket is actually pretty good. If you don't have any of these units, this will be like your winning ticket. This is like a guaranteed ticket that you get 1 out of 5. Okay, so you might be wondering, okay, it sounds all great and stuff, so how do you get the mileage points? Okay, so what you need to do to get the mileage points for the New Year's mileage points is the following. If you click on this button, you can see I don't have a single mileage point for New Year's. what you need to do is actually you need to do a 50 gems poll. Okay, I forgot where I read that. Let me see. I'm just gonna show you guys. Okay. So basically, if you are doing a 50 gem poll, like a 10 consecutive multi-polls, then you automatically be getting the New Year's, or like this is spring, right? That's why I'm always stuttering all the time. It's like a New Year's spring kind of thing. Okay, that's happening over in Japan. So anyways, so that's what it means. Anyway, so the New Year's mileage, once you do a 10 consecutive poll, like your 50 gems poll, then you get between 2 to 5 miles. All right. So I think it's random as well. So as long as you're able to get up to 8, then you can trade for 1 unit or 1 ticket. So depending if you're lucky, if you spend 100 gems and you're able to get between 4 to 5 miles each poll, then you can trade for a character or a gacha ticket, right? For spending 100 gems. But if you're really unlucky and you just get 2 miles per polls, then you probably will need 200 gems, right? Anyways, so I don't know. I wish you guys good luck. And also over here, let me tell you where to claim. Let's say if you have mileage points. So I showed you where to check it, right? The red button right there. And then to claim, you just go to your usual Ninja mileage shop right here, the trading shop actually. And then you see a 4th tab, right? So this is the usual 3 tabs you see under your trading shop. This is the Ninja Miles or Ninja Mileage trading shop right here. This is my Ninja Miles, okay? Over here, you have your spring or New Year's mileage. Currently I have 0, right? And you can trade for these characters right here. So this costs 8 mileage points. This one will cost 8, 8, 8, etc. You can trade for this Naruto 11 times. So after 11 times, this will be gone. But you won't need more than 11 anyways, because once you get the first one, in order to level up its Nindo, or the way of the ninja, you just need to feed itself 1 more to increase it from 0 to 1, right? And the maximum Nindo you can have is 10. So meaning once you get the first one, there's 10 left right here. And if you're able to trade all 10, then you can max out your Naruto. All right. But that means you probably will be spending a lot of money or stones in order to get that many Naruto, Hinata, Tsunade, or Jiraiya. Okay. And over here, the gacha tickets, you can only trade for these tickets 5 times each. So once you get like 5 of your Taijutsu skill gacha tickets, then this will show 0. And you can't trade for, for these ones anymore. So same thing for these gacha tickets. For the 4 stars guaranteed gacha ticket, you can trade it for 50 times. All right. And for Monkey King, as well as the Rock Lee training material, these are infinite. So you can just keep trading for these ones if you're in need of them. All right. So that should explain all of it. And also, if you guys are interested, I'll show you guys there's a sale going on. Again, this is just Canadian currency right now. If you're spending $39.99, $46.99, or $89.99, these will give you a special gacha ticket. All right, so this sale over here will give you 1 New Year's gacha ticket. This one will give you 1, and the final one will give you 2 gacha tickets, okay, along with the gems, okay, amount of gems that you're getting. And what they are, let's see, give me a second here. Okay, so these are the units that you get within your New Year's gacha ticket. If you're paying to buy stones, that is, all right. You'll be getting, well, you have a chance of getting 1000 Puppet Sasori, the version 3 Itachi, 4th Hokage, Raikage Darui, Anbu Kakashi, Sakura, Rock Lee, and Jiraiya. These are not too bad, but if you guys already have Darui, like I have like 5 of these or whatever, when I first pulled that Ninja Festival like 4 times ago, like I forgot. Anyways, it was in one of the previous ninja festivals, and then I just got a lot of them. Anyways, and Raikage, then you guys probably wouldn't be wanting to buy stones, because these units, comparing to the units you can trade from the New Year's Miley shop, are not as great. And you wouldn't want to see Darui if you already have him. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so that's it. And I'm just going to go into the characters now. And I know, sorry guys, for this longer video than usual, because we have a lot of information to cover. And I believe you guys would like me to cover these information for you. So you guys can decide for yourself whether you would want to poll or not, right? So anyways, let's go for the first unit. We have over here the female version of Naruto. All right. Wearing the traditional Japanese kimono. Okay, so his stats are not too great. As you can see, pretty average for like a ninja festival character. 10k attack and HP around 8.8k. That's pretty standard, pretty good, right? But over here, that's the problem right here. He only has 6.5k defense. I mean, really? And what's worse is the agility, only 128. So overall, the speed and defense makes this unit not so great. It's just about average or even below. Okay, so over here, first skills is a summoning type jutsu and summoning type skill. And over here, trigger rate, it's normal. Chakra cost 75. What it does is it will deal AoE damage to the enemy's whole team. It'll deal 4 times your attack damage. All right, for your attack. So it will deal 4 times your attack damage to the whole enemy team. And then what's cool is for your enemies who are confused, they will take 2 times your damage. So 2 times 4, that's 8, right? So 8 times the damage if your enemy is confused. And what it'll do is after you use this skills on them, their confused status will be removed, so they will be no longer confused after they take double damage. Okay, over here, second skill, it's a unique type ability, and what it will do, okay, wait, the trigger speed is fast and the chakra cost is 70. And what it'll do is there's a certain percentage that the whole enemy's team's attack and defense will go down by 40%. So that's a pretty, good debuff. And also your whole team's chakra will be recovered randomly. So one person might recover 10 chakra, one person might recover 20, one might recover 50, who knows? It's all random numbers. So it will recover your team's chakra, but randomly, so you wouldn't know the number. All right. So leader ability, for all yellow attributed characters, right here, over here, top left-hand corner. For all yellow attributed characters, their attack damage are increased. Well, attack, like right here, is increased by 25%. And also, after you have done an action, your chakra will be recovered by 10%. So that's pretty good, actually. Ability number 1, whenever you receive damage, or whenever you're attacked, your chakra will be recovered by 10%. So you get more chakra, when you get attacked. And over here, you will actually not be debuffed. I believe this means you won't get your speed, defense, or your attack debuffed, but you can still get a lot of all those negative effects. Anyways, also, you will not be affected by paralysis. So you won't get paralyzed and you won't be debuffed. So this is his second ability. So overall, his abilities and skills are not too bad. After I've seen them and translated them to you, they all seem pretty decent, but just the stat wise, not too great. So I guess if you really want him, you can just either buff the agility or buff the defense, right? or if you don't mind a low defense, just buff the attack, right? So I don't know. So if you guys want this Naruto, go ahead and get him. So over here we have Tsunade, and her art looks pretty nice, you know, with the blue kimono. I think it kind of looks better than the Naruto one. Anyways, her stats are similar to Naruto's, meaning, when I said similar, meaning it's as disappointing. The defense is only 5,900 and agility 115. Like, come on, really? But she has a really high critical rate, 176. Okay, so over here, this skill actually sounds pretty strong, but I don't know how it is in real combat, but we'll see. First skill is a taijutsu type skill. Trigger speed is fast, and chakra cost 75. What it'll do is it'll deal 8 times your attack damage to a single enemy unit. So this is by far the highest multiplier that we have seen out of all the units in its natural state. Okay, for example, if you take a look at Morning Peacock guy or Rock Lee, if you use the second skill to buff it, then their first skill would become like 8 times or 10 times, right? Or 7 times and 10 times. 10 times for Rock Lee. I think it's 7 times for Guy. But anyways, in its natural state without any buff, she will deal 8 times her attack power to a single enemy. So, and this is a pretty high attack damage. Her downfall is just the speed, right? She has really low speed. Anyways, also what it'll do is it has a chance to lower down your target's agility by 50%. So not only does she hit hard to that enemy target, but she also has a chance to decrease their agility by 50%. Okay, and over here, this is the miscellaneous or no type skill, and trigger speed is fastest, and chakra cost 55. What it'll do is it will buff your whole team's attack damage by 70%, and I believe that's the highest buff that I've seen as well as like a support unit, right? 70% for your whole team. I might be wrong, but if my memory serves me correctly, I believe 70. It's really high, or she is the highest. I'm not too sure. Anyways, captain ability. For all attribute units, meaning like every unit, their maximum HP will be increased by 20%. And also, taijutsu skill type damage will be increased by 30%. So that's pretty good if you're running like a full taijutsu skill team, right? Like that's a great leader ability right there. Yeah, so anyways, ability number 1, there's the percentage, a certain chance that your next action, so the next time you do an action, your taijutsu skill damage will be increased by 50%. All right. And over here, ability number 2, your attack power, like right here, attack power is increased by 50%. So that's Tsunade for you. Over here with Hinata, pretty cute picture right here. And her stats are actually not too bad, but again, so far all 3 units that we've seen, they have to have like one stat that has about 6k, right? So her HP is pretty low, 6.5k, but her defense is quite high, surprisingly, 9.6k and 9.1k attack damage. So that's pretty good. Again, the downfall is the agility, only at 115. So yeah, again, HP and agility, and for Naruto it was defense and agility, and for Tsunade it was what, agility and HP as well. Anyways, so over here we have her first skill. It is a Byakugan type skill, and the trigger speed is normal, and the chakra cost is 70. And what it'll do is it'll do 2 times your attack power or attack damage to the enemy's whole team. So it's an AoE team, and there's a certain percentage that will cause their whole team to go into a confused state. Okay, so when your opponent goes into confused status, or when you go into confused status, you start hitting your own teammates. All right, so this will cause the enemy team to start hitting themselves. But anyways, her attack is pretty low. It's only 2 times the attack damage. I mean, like, come on. A lot of the units now, they have at least 4 times, right? Even the older units have at least 2.5 or 3. That's really low. But anyways, she's pretty low at 2 times damage. But over here, what I like about this Hinata is her skill number 2. Skill number 2 is a miscellaneous or no type skill. Trigger speed is slow, and chakra cost is 85. But what she does is she'll heal your whole team by a large amount. Again, not like a super not large amount, not like Tsunade, but like Sakura. So if, let's say, you have 10k HP and you're down to 5k, you'll probably be recovered to 7k. Probably. I just estimating, okay? So don't quote me, but it's not like super large amount. It's only a large amount. But what's good is the second part of this. I believe she's the first one that does this. So the second part of this skill is that other than herself, all the other members on your team, their chakra, they will be put into a state, okay, a status. I don't know for how many turns, it doesn't say. For those of you who have this Hinata, then you can probably fill me in on the missing information. Anyways, she'll put your whole team into a state where your chakra cost will be decreased by 50%. So let's say you have her on your pain team, and you know the exclusive pain, his skill number 1 costs 100 chakra, right? And if you actually use this skill, Hinata's buff, pain's skill 1 will suddenly be changed to like the chakra cost will suddenly be 50. So he can use it 2 times in a row. You know that's really strong, right? And I'm just thinking out loud right now, if I actually have her on my Sage Mode Naruto team, that will probably be really good, because you know for Sage Mode Naruto, for the first 5 turns, the chakra cost is already like down to 50% or something, right? So for me to use a Rasen Shuriken, it's only 30, right? And if she uses this, that 30 might be turned to 15 for the first 5 turns. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't stack, or maybe it does. Then I can just spam for like 5 turns straight or whatnot. So this will be quite good, but I don't know how many turns it will last for. But if it only lasts for 2 turns, then just use it again, right? So this seems pretty good. But the only thing you gotta keep in mind is it will not affect herself. So herself, it will still cost her 85 chakra, or this will still be 70 after you use this, okay? So this is pretty good. It heals your whole team and puts you in a status that your chakra cost will be decreased by 50%. So that's pretty good. You know, so after knowing her second skill, I think her speed can actually be you can actually do something about her speed. Just give her the boots. That will increase her speed by 50. Since she has a really high defense anyways, and if you're most likely not going to be using her as an attacker, instead just using her as a healer and like a chakra cost reducer, I'm just making up the word, then just, you know, give her the boots, right? I know she has low HP, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so for ability, leader skill right here, for all the blue attribute units, their attack power and agility is increased by 25%. Ability number 1, there's a certain percentage that your recovery skills, their effects of your recovery skills will be increased by 150%. Okay, and by recovery skill, definitely they mean number 2 skill. This is the only skill that has the recovery, which is the HP. So that means that your ability number 1, there's a certain percentage that this will trigger, and your heal will be increased by 150%. So you heal a bigger amount. Okay, so that's pretty good. Number 2, ability number 2 right here, she cannot be bind. Like the skill binding will not work for her. If you guys remember, skill binding meaning you have this black icon above your unit, and then you'll see chains on your skills. Like you'll see a large chain, like X chain marking an X on both your skills, so you can't use any skills. But anyways, she won't be able to be bind, and after every action that she has taken, her HP will be increased by, well, her HP will be recovered by 10%. So auto heal right there. So you don't, well, you still need to worry about her low HP, but still, you know, she's a pretty good unit. You know, kind of worth it, I think. So if you guys are missing a healer, or you guys are really into that chakra, you know, decreased by 50%, the chakra cost decreased by 50%, then try your luck, okay? Over here, finally, we have Jiraiya. And after, you know, reading all 4 different characters earlier, I think his stats seems to be the most okay. Because take a look, he has a pretty high amount of HP at 9,900. That's almost 10k. And then attack, not too bad. It's the average around, you know, 8,000, right? 8,600. And defense, 7,557. And we have 131 speed. So he's pretty average. Like usable, definitely. Not too bad, right? And over here, skill number 1 is a unique type skill. And the trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost 70. Okay, so what he will do is he will deal 5 times your attack damage to a single target, and there's a chance to cause your target to be paralyzed. All right, and then also okay, give me a second. Also, if your target is already in a state where his speed is debuffed, so if his target speed is down, then your target will take 2 times the damage. So instead of 5 times your attack power, then the enemy will be taking 10 times the attack power. All right. And over here we have skill number 2. Skill number 2 is no type or miscellaneous type. And trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 50. What it does is there's a certain percentage that your whole enemy team's attack power will be decreased by 60%. So that's a pretty good debuff, but only debuffing their attack damage. So over here with abilities, leader skill right here is for all attribute units. So meaning all units, their attack damage, well, attack power will be increased by 20%, and all of the unique type skills damage will be increased by 30%. So this is kind of like the New Year's Tsunade, right? But it's different. They're boosting different type of skills. So this is not bad. All right, this is a pretty good leader skill. Over here with ability number 1, when your chakra is excuse me, when your chakra is at the maximum level, so meaning you have 100 chakra really, your unique skill type damage will be increased by 80%. All right, so unique type skill damage will be increased by 80% when your chakra is maxed out. Okay, and then you use your skill. All right, so ability number 2, for the first 5 turns, your agility, also your unique skill type damage will be increased by 50%. So his speed right here and his unique type skill ability will be increased by 50% for the first 5 turns only. All right, so that's it. That's all of the new units that we're getting. And again, remember, they are exclusive, and they're only exclusive to a special edition Super Ninja Festival. I don't know if they will be available for all special edition Ninja Festivals to come in the future, or just like a New Year special edition Super Ninja Fest, like once a year thing. I'm not too sure, because this is the very first time we have a special edition Super Ninja Festival. So yeah, and what else? Yes, what you will need to know is over here, when you do a 50 gems pull, you actually get 1 extra unit for this Super Ninja Festival as well. And for your first time doing a 50 pulls, you will be guaranteed a 5 stars unit for sure. So you'll be guaranteed a 5 stars unit for sure, and you get 11 units. All right, for your first time. For your second time, you won't have any guaranteed 5 stars, but you will still be getting 11 units. All right. And for me, if you guys want to ask for my own opinion, I probably will not be rolling for this time. Number one, I don't think we're having 100% 4 stars guaranteed. Because remember, for the past events, whenever we have Super Ninja Festival, it's 100% rate increase for 4 stars unit, so you'll not be getting a 3 stars at all, right? And then there's like an extreme rate up for all these different characters, but this time they don't actually say that anywhere here. I think I've even read these stuff, and give me a second. Yeah, I think I've read all of these. So you will probably still be getting some 3 stars unit, if I am correct. And also, the rate up for 5 stars, they haven't said it's like extreme rate up. Well, it says rate up over here, but it doesn't say like super rate up or anything. So it might be like just a regular rate up or just a tiny bit. So I'm not too sure what the rates are. And also, these units are not extremely outstanding, in my own opinion. But if you guys like it, then definitely go ahead and do the polls. Because again, as I said, Hinata is like definitely worth it. Pretty good. Jiraiya is pretty good. Tsunade is pretty good. Naruto, pretty okay, I guess. But yeah. So, but if you guys don't have, these units, like what they do and stuff, like let's say a buff or a heal or whatever units that you're missing, then definitely try your luck. And again, the cool part is you will be rewarded with your New Year's Ninja mileages, and then you can just use them to trade for the units that you want, right? But for me, I think I am going to be skipping out. As you see, I have 146 stones saved. And then I'll probably just wait till the end of the month or the start of next month for the upcoming Ninja Festival, right? I hope it'll be a super Ninja Festival, and I hope it'll come up with like a lot of strong units. Then I can just spend all my gems at that time. So I probably will be skipping out on these exclusives, even though I like how they look and they look super awesome and stuff. But I think I will pass this time. All right. So I don't want to disappoint myself, even though there's a guaranteed. So I don't know. But for those of you who have rolled, yeah, feel free to comment down below. I actually want to know what you guys think, because I've already seen a few of you viewers already obtained the Jiraiya and obtained the Naruto. So you guys might be already having fun with them. And yeah. And also, before I end the video, I want to, give special shout out to people who have used my referral code. I actually never post my friend's code anywhere on my videos, except for my very first 2 tutorials, I believe, because that's when I explained to you guys how to referral and how to or where to find it, right? But after that, I have never done done that, or I've never really put my code anywhere. But again, thank you so much. Like, big shout out to you guys for giving me the referral, because what happened is, I think it's an Android or iPhone thing. I have seen that a lot of people actually can refer themselves by using Android, but for those of us who use iPhone, we can't find the paintbrush or the referral brush or whatever referral button anywhere. Like, even though I have other devices that I can use, they're like my wife's iPhone, right? I tried it, like start brand new, there's no referral button. I think it's an iPhone thing, like we don't get referrals. So I couldn't do it myself. And and as you guys know, there's this Naruto eating ramen, right? Exclusive for referral tickets only. And I thought I was never gonna get that because I don't have anyone giving me referrals. But then suddenly, like, just today, as well as the previous few days, you guys gave me some referrals, and then I was really happy because take a look, I actually got the ramen Naruto. So thank you so much, guys. I'm extremely happy. Thank you to all of you guys. The reason why I'm happy is not because he's strong, but it's like a collection thing, right? It's like something at least I get a chance to get. So it's great. And if you guys don't know what he does, then I'll show it to you guys over here. For those of you who don't have any referrals, you know, don't be sad or anything. He's like just for you to collect. You probably won't be using him in battles because that's his stats, right? 6,000 attack. He's not gonna do much. Only 7% plus 770 damage, wind type damage, and then this will buff himself only, like buff himself defense up by 50%, and he will recover his own HP. And then everything else is pretty okay. So lots of units are much stronger than him, but again, it's good for collection purpose, right? So thank you so much to all of you guys who have been watching my videos, who have been supporting me, and who have been using my referral code, right? So thank you so much. And some of you guys have asked me to paste my friend's code down below. If I remember, I'll do it when I'm uploading the video. And also, but I just want to apologize in advance because my friends list is already maxed out, only containing like, they only have like what, a capacity of 50, right? I don't know why they never increase it, but all 50 of them are pretty active. So I don't like to delete or remove my friends because most of them are you guys, right? So I cannot just remove one viewer for another viewer. That would not be fair. But anyways, if somehow some viewers or some friends decide to not play this game anymore, they can delete me, or I can just, you know, remove them if I see people who haven't been playing for like a month or two or whatnot, right? Then I can make room to add you guys, okay? And if you guys like to you know, give me more referrals, then, you know, you can use my code down below. All right, so thank you so much. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and again, as always, I'll try my best to respond to you guys as soon as possible. And if you guys have any comments or any stories you would like to share, feel free to comment down below as well. I'd like to know your experiences with the new units, or what you guys think, or if you guys will be polling, or if you guys will be saving for the next Ninja Festival. All right, I love interacting with you guys. So I'll see you guys at my next video, okay? So take care. Bye now.